guys, it's Nicole here, and for this week's video, I'm going to be giving some boy advice. I have had a few different requests to have boy advice, basically. I've gotten advice for how to get your crush to notice you, how to get your crush to like you, and how to talk to boys. So I'm going to be talking about all three of those subjects while just overall giving boy advice in this video. The advice that I'm saying in this video could probably be applied to girls as well. This is my personal advice, and whether you decide to take it or not is up to you. Keep in mind, I don't have a boyfriend. I don't know, this might help you, this might not help you. Hopefully I'm teaching you something new in this video. So yeah, let's get started. Let's start with you having a crush. So you have a crush on this guy or girl and you want to start talking to them, but you don't know how. The only thing I can tell you right now is just do it. If you look like an idiot, it's fine because everyone looks like an idiot at some point. Don't worry about messing up. If you want to plan what you're going to say, that's fine. Find a good time, probably when this person isn't hanging out with a ton of their friends. It's kind of hard to catch people when they're alone sometimes, but if you can, that'd be great. But if you can't, then that's fine. It can still work this way. Go up to them and start a conversation. If they don't know you, this is a little bit harder to do. If they're in your class, this is a little bit easier to do. You can talk to them in that class. You can go with the good old, hey, can I have help with my homework? Just kind of go up to them and be kind of friendly. If you go up to them and you like screw up or you look like an idiot and then they end up like ignoring you for the rest of your life, then they were never a good crush. If you try to go up to them and talk to them and they just like don't want to talk to you, then that's probably not a good sign either. Step one is to talk to them. See if you can find out what they like, what kind of things they like. If you can, talk to one of their friends, like asking them what they like. This is easier if you know one of their friends. Like start a conversation with like, hi, I'm blah blah. And if you have them in your class, you could be like, oh, you know, I know that you're in this class with me. You can also talk about that class. Like, hey, what do you think about this class? What do you think about this teacher? We studied for this test that's coming up. You know, like, you can talk about the class. I think that's useful. Eventually, you can get into talking about interests that they have. You can just straight up ask them what they like to do if talking about the class is going well. How to get a guy to notice you, or girl. Literally be yourself. Please don't change for a guy or a girl just because you like them. Try to talk to them. Obviously, if you talk to them, they'll notice you because you're talking to them. Extracurricular activities, if you are in one of those, then it is a potential opportunity for someone that you like to notice you. So if you're interested in something that they're interested in and you have time, you could try getting involved in something that they like. Don't change for other people, but if you just so happen to like something that they like, then that would be a really easy way to have them notice you and get to know them a lot better. Definitely if you can become friends with them, that's definitely a good step. It's really helpful if this person is in your grade or just like one grade under or above you. How to get a guy to like you or girl isn't really an easy step. The first step is to become friends with them, so you need to talk to them, you need to get to know them. Eventually you'll get to the step where you can start hanging out with them. You'll start hanging out with them as a friend, and then the more that you do that, the more of a connection you guys will have, and it is possible that they will start liking you. Possible. But you can't force anything, and if it's not there, it's not there. So I would test it. Don't hang out with them like 5 times, as many times as you feel like you need to, and if there's still like no connection whatsoever, then don't force it. If you feel like it might be there, you could just like tell them that you kind of like feel something more than a friendship. And this would be to the point where you guys are like good friends, like not regular friends maybe, but like good friends. This takes a while. Relationships don't usually go like that. They usually take time to develop. Try that. Try hanging out with them for a little while. Car rides are very good. If you guys are going to hang out, like try carpooling. If you like them, then you're definitely going to want to express that at some point. There's a chance that they're waiting for you. Try not to pay attention to gender roles. If you're a girl trying to get a guy to like you and you like him, don't wait for him to ask you out just because society tells you that the guy needs to ask the girl out. And don't let society trick you or rule your relationship life or friendship life or whatever. Take your time with the friendship. Definitely don't rush it. If there happens to be like Valentine's Day coming up or Christmas or their birthday, you can definitely try getting them something, whether that's homemaking it or buying it. Either way, just any kind of a gift can probably, you know, help build the relationship or friendship or, you know, like whatever. Obviously, when it comes to like relationships, being honest and open is the best thing. So don't keep things in, you know, if you like them, then let them know after a while. But like I said, don't rush it. Kind of wait a little while. If you tell them that you like them and they tell you that they don't like you that way, then it's fine. You guys can probably continue being friends and it's not the end of the world. Like, yeah, sure, they're your crush and you might be kind of sad, but you can respect that and just be friends, because being friends is better than being nothing. If you tell them that you like them and they get really mad and then they just start like totally ignoring you, then that's another sign that they were never for you anyways and they don't have respect. If somebody tells you that they like you and you don't feel that way, you just totally start ignoring them, or like you get embarrassed or mad and you just totally start ignoring them and everything, like that's really just disrespectful. If you say that you like them and they say they like you back, then you're really lucky and you built the relationship well, and there you go, that's it. That's not the most common situation, but I mean, if you're lucky enough, it can happen. And like I said, if you develop it, then it's more likely to happen than when you first started. Make sure that you have time for them and you can make a commitment, because it's very common for people to break up just because the other person couldn't commit to them and didn't save enough time for them. So don't go on looking for a relationship if you don't have time, or you don't have the commitment, or you just don't feel like supporting someone else like that. If they ever have some kind of a sport event or any kind of event that they're involved in, like a play, a concert, a sports game, stuff like that, if you guys are to the point where you're friends, definitely go and support each other. Then that person gets that you support them and you want to be there for them and that you care about them, and those are really good signs as well. So definitely try doing that if you can, whether you're friends trying to stay friends or friends trying to become a relationship. Just keep planning hangouts, and if you end up dating, then plan to hang out once or twice a week, or like once every other week or something like that. It depends on if you go to the same school or not. I'm just kind of noticing that this advice video is towards people that go to your school, so I'm really sorry if you like someone that doesn't go to your school. That's a very hard situation, but it can still apply. I'll try to talk to them, try to hang out with them, get their phone number definitely in social media, and then those hangouts will be very important since you don't go to school together. If you can, definitely try to go to their house and your house. If it gets later and later and later, definitely meet the family. Just going into their house or your house kind of adds that extra step of like friendship, where at this point you're like better friends, you're better connected. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. I hope you got something out of this, and hopefully this kind of like answered your guys' questions. And this is just my personal opinion. It's not guaranteed to work, like I said, because love doesn't work that way. Keep in mind, friendships are better than nothing. So if you guys end up being just friends, like that's fine. Don't try to push it. Friends is better than not being anything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any other video suggestions or questions or opinion video ideas or anything, you can comment them down below. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, comment down below, and subscribe to be part of the Nikki Nix fam. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Peace, and I love you. Bye, guys!